It's Kaylin Rose, and I'm back with another couple verses of the day. So today's verses of the day are coming from Psalm 119, verses 47 through 50. And the title of this message is Rest and Recharge. How many people are just burnt out and tired? I know I easily get there. So that's why I'm here today to give you a word and a message from the Lord. So those verses say, "For I delight in your commands, because I love them. I reach out for your commands, which I love, that I may meditate on your decrees. Remember your word to your servant, for you have given me hope. My comfort in my suffering is this: your promise preserves my life." So the reason this video is called Rest and Recharge is because even I have to rest and recharge constantly. And so I know some people who do not rest and recharge. And many people don't know how to. But what I found is that we have to delight in the Lord and delight in His Word. That's the only way we will find rest. Running to other things, running to your job, running to your relationship, none of that I found will ever give you that rest than returning to the Lord and just being still and reading His verses. This instills peace in your spirit. If you could just wake up 10 minutes earlier to just read and meditate on the Word of God, you would feel some rest in your soul and spirit. And so when God says to reach out for your commands, this is something you have to reach for. That Bible, you have to stretch out and place something in position to reach it. You can't just think the Word of God is going to come to you. This is a habit we have to intentionally make, because you will notice that the Lord loves you and you will begin to love Him for the rest He gives your soul. So this is why we have to keep our Bibles on us, our devotional books on us. So throughout our day, we are able to reset or rest and recharge, because maybe you don't have an off day yet. But I highly suggest that God says you work 6 days and take a Sabbath. But many people don't even do that. So you need 1 day to yourself to recharge in the Word of God, because sometimes we sleep and we wake up still tired. Me and my dad just spoke about that. But that's because your spirit isn't at rest. And there's only one person that can give your soul that rest and peace. And so even in the midst of your suffering, of whatever you may be personally going through, we're able to hold on to God's promises. But we can't hold on to any promises while we're suffering if we don't know the Word of God. If we don't know and have that personal relationship with God and know what the promises He has for our future. If we don't have any vision from Him for our future, we can't hold on to that. So many people aren't comforted right now, but you can be comforted. In verse 50 it says, "My comfort in my suffering is this: your promise preserves my life." So God, whatever He has promised to you, when you seek Him and He gives you your promise, you'll know that your life will be good, better, and you will be kept. Yes, you may suffer, but in the end, you know God has promised you things will get better. You will have a better life. You will have your heart's desires that align with God's will. You can't hold that promise with anything else, with yourself or within the world. You can't hold on to any promise or any comfort that your life will get better. But with God, when we seek that living truth, that living water, we can find comfort and hope. We can hold on to God's hope, because God is faithful. And He is not a man or a God that He shall lie. So we can hold on to hope in God. God says, if anything, that's the only place you should place your hope, into Him and the plans He has for your future. So anyone who's weary right now, And this is your sign, and this is your command. The Lord will command you to rest. And many people don't know what a command is. A command is a chief order. God is not asking you to rest. God did not ask me to rest. He commanded me to rest. And today, He's commanding you to rest and recharge your soul with Him. And by delighting in the Word of God, you will regain comfort and confidence in your future and have something to look forward to. That's what hope is. You hope for something you don't have and you cannot see. And that, what better person than to place your hope in than into Jesus Christ? So I love you guys. And I pray that you ask the Lord to remember you. He says, this is David in the Psalm. David says, remember your word to your servant. And when you ask the Lord to remember you, this is similar to a child asking their parent. If you offer your child, we're going to go to Chick-fil-A, we're going to have ice cream, but you don't give them a date, they're going to bother you and ask you every day up until you take them and you deliver what you've promised. That's what we're required to do with the Lord. You may ask Him and to remember you. Remember what He has promised for you. Remember what He has to give you for your life. It's no different than your child bugging you, making sure you don't forget that you said you were going to do this for them, that you were going to give them this, that you were going to take them somewhere. Ask the Lord to remember you, and I promise you, He will do in your life what no eye has seen and what no ear has heard. Those are the kind of blessings that are about to fall on you. So I love you guys, and bye.